Hey everybody, thanks for purchasing this tutorial. This is the blade that we're going to be using to make all those great holes in our fleece. It's a size number 1 and it fits on any 45mm rotary cutter. And here you're going to measure 1 inch from the edging. This is an awkward way to do it. This is a better way to do it, for the right-handers anyway. The left-handers can do it the other way. It's much easier for you. My husband's a lefty, so he gave me that tip. And make sure you go off the edge completely when you're using this tool. Notice how I go all the way completely off the material. There's the holes. Beautiful. You're going to fold it. Make sure you cut from the middle of your knuckle to the tip of your forefinger. That way you're consistent on all 4 edgings. You're going to start at the nearest slant, the nearest hole to that slant. Go ahead and grab your yarn through. You're going to have a little bit of a tail at the end, and you're just going to sandwich that tail in with your stitching. It just makes it a little bit cleaner. So there's your tail. Now you're going to go ahead and actually begin the project. Your tail will kind of just follow suit in with your stitching. So begin in the first hole, and you're going to yarn over, pull it through, pull up a good size loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, find your next hole. Be sure to chain 1 before you start your next hole though. So put your hook through, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, chain 1, and you're going to repeat that all the way down to the end of the row. Now here is what not to do. Don't do it so tight. Do it a little bit looser so it looks like this. It looks more professional. Now that you've reached the corner, you're going to single crochet in your corner hole 3 times. So this is the hole that we're going to be doing a single crochet in. Make sure you chain 1, and you're going to fold over the other side and the corner as you're crocheting in the corner. And go ahead and in that same stitch, you're going to single crochet again, chain 1, and you're going to single crochet a 3rd time in that same hole, and be sure to chain 1, and all the while trying to fold over the material. Chain 1, and then now just crochet as normal. Your single crochet in the next hole on the other side while keeping the fabric down. It's a little bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it gets pretty easy. Chain 1, and this is what it should look like. As you can see on the front, it looks really pretty. It kind of turned just naturally for you. Now that you've done all 4 sides, you're going to meet up with your beginning, and you're just going to single crochet your very last hole. Just pull up on your loop, and if you're using the same color, you don't have to do this section, but if you're using a different color for your bubbly shells, then at this point is when you're going to cut your loop. And you're going to tie off the little tails and go ahead and trim the little extra pieces of yarn off. Now you're going to start the bubbly shells on the back side with the material poking out, and that's your front. Go ahead and insert your hook, grab your yarn. This is if you're using a different color. Otherwise, you'll still be connected to your yarn from your previous row. So basically, you're going to do your single crochet, and then now you're going to do a double crochet in that same stitch. Pull up your loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, another double crochet in that same stitch. Pull up a loop. And notice I'm doing this very tight. It's because I don't want the kids' little fingers and toes to get caught, so I like a very tight stitch. And chain 1. Now you're going to do a single crochet in that same hole. So pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1. Now you're going to skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4th stitch, you're going to do a slip stitch. So you pull it through, pull it through, and the 5th one, pull it through, pull it through, and the 6th, pull it through, and pull it through. Now you're going to do your single crochet, chain 1, chain 1. Now you're going to do your double crochet in that same stitch, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and chain 1, another double crochet. Pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 1. In that same stitch, you're going to do a single crochet. Pull your yarn up, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1. Skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th one, you're going to do a slip stitch. Pull through, next stitch. Pull through, next stitch. Pull through. There you can see your little bubbles, bubble shells. Now we're going to do a single crochet. Chain 1. And you just keep doing that, repeat that sequence until you get to the corner. Corner, you're basically just going to crochet as normal, just as you have been. It will naturally curve around the corner edges. Just make sure you count your slip stitches on the corner. Now that you meet up with your last bubbly shell, notice that I don't have enough room to do my slip stitches. That's okay. I'm just going to do basically 1 slip stitch, and no one will notice. It's very minor. It'll blend, and I do 1 chain 1, and I pull my loop out. Go ahead and cut that loop, and you're going to tie off the floating little tails and weave them through with your crochet hook. And then go ahead and trim any little pieces that are sticking out. Give it a nice wash, and you might get more little pieces of yarn sticking out after the wash. That's okay, just go ahead and trim them. They're pretty tight in there. That's why I like a tight stitch. And show off your beautiful work. Thanks for joining us.